What's going on YouTube? My name is Travos and I'm just going to be doing a very quick settings video. As you can see, I'm playing on my level 25 Warlock. By the way, I'm pretty happy about my stats. I don't know, they're a little bit unbalanced, but I'm fine with it. They worked out pretty well for getting a level 25 so far, so that's good. But let's move over to settings, and starting out with brightness, nothing strange, just allowing me to see. Nothing really. Like, you want to be able to see, obviously, so just make it only to the point where you can see everything perfectly. No higher, no lower. Just actually put some effort into it, but nothing really to explain there. Screen boundaries, actually very important. Most people actually read what it says and follow the directions and put it all the way out here and over here, and no, don't do that. Put it all the way in. This is obviously personal preference. Everything is going to be personal preference that I tell you, but like, just with margins, you want to make sure that, like, if you're playing competitively or like trying to do the best you can do, you want to have it as minimalistic as possible so that you can see everything while looking at the middle of the screen. So uh, I wish I could point at the screen right now, but like, just if you were to look at the middle of the screen right here and like dart your eyes around as if you were playing or something, like, and just looking around, you can see the very edges of like the corners so much easier if they're closer in. So I guess that's the best I'm going to be able to do, explaining it without actually touching the screen myself. And then voice doesn't matter. Stick layout, I just do default. I don't know why you wouldn't. uh, I use Puppeteer. Now what this does is, from the default, I'd actually have to look at it again, but uh, yeah, this is what it does. I like right bumper melee. That's fine. I would prefer B as a melee, but I definitely prefer crouch to be on my analog stick. I don't know why, I like that more than having a melee, and right bumper works well with a melee. And I like grenade on LB, and player highlight doesn't really matter, so that's fine. I think those are the things switched. But yeah, I don't know. I just prefer it. So moving on, look controls. Obviously, if you play inverted or not, just do whatever you're used to. I have a friend that plays inverted, a real life friend. I don't know how he got into it. It was like one of the first games he ever played that he got used to it. I don't know why that's still an option. People should just get used to not inverted unless it's like a third person, like I keep thinking of like starships in this game, the jump ships. If it's like controlling something like that, like, it makes sense if you're in like a third person view moving around or something like that. But otherwise, I can't really see it. I use 3 sensitivity, and like, I don't know. I've kind of been switching between 3 and 4, but in every single game that you want to play well at, especially in this game because there's a radar that tells you where everybody is in advance, you really, like, you're gonna know where people are, so you are gonna be prepared for them in advance for the situation, so you don't need a high sensitivity look like all the way off screen or something like that. So focus on the lower side. uh like, I don't know what the best players in this game are using typically. I might even go down to 2. I don't know, I'll try it right after this. But I know in Ghosts, everybody used 3 sensitivity, Call of Duty Ghosts, and like practically any game that you want to play well, move it down almost as low as you can, because again, you're gonna know where people are, so you just got to get that perfect accuracy, which is more important than turning really fast to a different area, because again, you're gonna know where they are. So auto look centering, I haven't even messed with this. I've messed with other stuff that says this, and I just don't like it. I might mess with it to just see what it actually does, but I'm pretty sure I won't like it. Uh, I don't think it would really matter too much if it was on. I think it would just detract from everything. But then controller vibration is actually pretty important as well, and that's gonna be our last thing too, because subtitles, like, doesn't matter. So controller vibration, I play with it off. Now, you might say, "Oh, but you can get more information from the vibration and stuff." No, you really don't. It's just additive, added, additive, whatever you want to say. Don't say both at the same time though. Uh, but yeah, like vibration, I have it off. Oops. Yeah, I have it off because it's just it messes with your aim. It's actually more of a distraction. It doesn't really do too much except waste battery life, and it's just there's no reason to have it on. I feel like in every game that I can turn vibration off for, or that I would want to, like a racing game doesn't matter too much for me. Obviously, if you want to do it at a really high level, I guess turn it off, unless it actually does add extra information. But yeah, like if it doesn't add extra information in any game, just turn it off. And in this one, it doesn't. So, yep, less stuff to think about and just naturally use the controller. So yeah, that was just a quick video on stuff. I gotta get these bounties done. But yeah, that's it, I think, anyway. So, goodbye.